And welcome back to this week's edition of Why We Watch. Today we are joined by the one and only Kaylee, and we're talking a bit about CPR and lifeguarding classes that are coming up. So you just want to tell us a bit about those?
Yeah, so we have a couple different options coming up. On June 8th and the 17th, we have CPR classes through the Health and Safety Institute, HSI, and June 6th through the 9th, we have a lifeguard training coming up.
So what are some of the things that people will learn in either of those classes?
So in the HSI CPR training, that is called a lay rescuer training. So it's kind of just like the basics. It's meant to get as many people certified as possible. So in that class, you'll gain or improve knowledge and skill proficiency in adult first aid and CPR with an AED.
Interesting. And so, I mean, you don't necessarily have to be going into a job or anything that it requires you to be CPR like trained. You can come to these classes if maybe you want to brush up on your skills or, you know, just kind of be prepared for an emergency, right?
Yeah. I definitely recommend for everyone to get certified in CPR and first aid just because it's such a great skill to have. It also looks great on job resumes and college applications, stuff like that. And especially if you're a parent or you work with young kids, it's a really great thing to have because one of the things we'll go over is choking and how to handle a person who might be choking, such as an infant or child, which is a really big thing with kids.
Absolutely. And then you guys also don't just do like the classes here. People actually can reach out to you and you guys pretty much do the work for them in helping getting people CPR certified. So how is that going to work if maybe someone's watching this and they're like, oh, I would love to get, you know, my staff CPR certified?
Yeah, so for example, if WJFW wanted to get their staff certified, Jeff could reach out to me and we could schedule a time for me to come to the station, a time that would work for the majority of employees or however that works. And I would bring all of the gear. The instructor would bring all of the CPR equipment necessary, and we could do the certifications for the staff right then and there.
And how much would that cost for a business to maybe utilize these services from the YMCA?
So each certification costs $65, but if it's a business, we do offer a discount of if you buy 5 certifications, the 6th one is free.
And then also the lifeguard classes are coming up. There are a couple days, and you're required to go to all of those days, right?
Correct, yes. So the lifeguard class is June 6th through the 9th with an optional waterfront module on June 10th. And yes, all days are required.
And if you wanted to work at the Y, you would need to do that lifeguard certification, right? If you want to be a lifeguard here?
Yes.
But you also, if you work for the Y, don't they pay for that class for you?
Yes, so if you work at the YMCA, you get both the lifeguarding class and or the CPR class for free.
Perfect. And, you know, why is it important maybe, because I know, you know, you're always looking for lifeguards. Why is it important for the pool to have these fully staffed lifeguards?
So we are a licensed lifeguarded pool. So what that means is we cannot have the pool open without a lifeguard on duty. And swimming at a guarded pool, it's so much safer. There's a lot more safety layers in place. There are people trained to respond and prevent emergencies. So you can do your swimming workouts, your water walking, swim lessons. It's all a great place to do that at a lifeguarded pool. It just provides an extra layer of safety because I don't know if you know this, but drowning is actually the leading cause of death for children under the age of 4 and the second leading cause of death for children under the age of 14. And a good chunk of those, probably around 70%, happen in a supervised situation without a lifeguard.
Right, and then I believe it's like 1 in 6 adults don't even know how to swim either, so as much safety layers as you can get into place. And if you like swimming at the Y, it'll keep the pool open.
Yes.
So how can people reach out if they want to get signed up for the CPR or lifeguard classes?
They can go on our website, ymcaofthenorthwoods.org, or they can call the Welcome Center or call me.
Perfect.
And
then one more thing, not related to this necessarily, but Sunday Fun Day is happening at the Y. So can you tell us just a little bit about that, you know, get people excited?
Yeah, so we have our Sunday Fun Day program coming up. It's Sunday, June 9th, obviously, here at the Y, at the YMCA Pavilion. And we will have lots of bands throughout the day. I heard rumors there will be food trucks potentially. Lots of like yard games like volleyball, cornhole, that type of thing. It's going to be a really awesome day. There's going to be Chase the Hodag for the little kids or for the big kids too.
Kids at heart, pretty much anything.
Yep.
And which means the Hodag. Sounds like the Hodag's going to be there.
Yes.
And you don't want to miss an appearance by the Hodag.
Correct, yes. Nobody would want to miss the Hodag.
Perfect. Well, one more time, remind people where they can go for any information if they have any questions about CPR, first aid, the lifeguard, fun day,
Yep,
any of that.
They can go to our website or stop in or call the Welcome Center.